Alright, fifth and final round, and we are on the play. And this hand is okay. Turn 1 step links, turn 2 Goyf. We also have the Gore Clan and 2 pieces removal. We'll keep this. And I need to tap my mana correctly. Pass the turn here. Inkmoth Nexus. Okay, so we're playing against Affinity. And he has quite an explosive start. So let's start by playing the Stomping Ground. Perhaps tapped, and then the following turn I can play Goyf plus Gorkland. Or I'm saying Goyf plus Path, maybe? Yeah, I think that's right. Because I want to bolt that Overseer this turn. So it looks like our opponent's going to probably Thought Cast here, maybe? No, it has a Master of Ethereum. Okay, well that's good for us, because we can path that thing out of the way. Alright. Let's crack this fetch. Let's get a white here. See if he wants to block with this thing. Okay. So let's go ahead and take the damage. We'll play our Goyf, and then we'll pass the turn. Maybe we can get him to attack with all these, and I can eat the Master or something. We'll see. Or maybe he just attacks with the Memnite or something. Arcbound Ravager. Okay. So I need to decide if I can kill him next turn. Maybe I want to path the Master in response to this. And that only gives him 4 artifacts to sacrifice to it. I think I'm fine with doing this, just letting this resolve. This is going to be a 5-5, and I'll have to take a hit from it. Yeah, I'll take the hit. Okay. So I have Foothills. I can attack with both of these. I could, like, path the Ravager now. Or just Gorklan over whatever he has. Let's see how this plays out. It's 8. I can only have 12 here. And I kind of have to hold the Goyf bag, don't I? I think I'll go ahead and crack this. And get a tap Temple Garden. And like Gorklan here. It's probably not the best use, so I'll just have him take the 4. Pass the turn. Okay. Let's see what he attacks with. Probably the Ornithopter and the Midnight and the Master. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to have to pass this Master here. So he lets the path resolve. I take 0 damage. And now I might just be dead. Let me think. This is going to be 4, 8, and whatever he blocks, he dies too? Yeah, let's, because I can get the mountain with the arid mesa. Let me think here. Yeah, he is dead, right? So I'd pump this to 4 and then trample with one of the blockers. He could pump one of the things up by sacrificing all of his guys, but the last guy he blocks with dies. He did that a little bit too quickly. So the Goyf was blocked. So I just trample over with the Goyf and he's dead because he didn't block the step links. He has no open mana, so I don't have to worry about something like Galvanic Blast. Just waiting on our opponent, not really sure if he's timed out or if he's just kind of messing around. Looks like Gore Clan is going to win us the game, though. And it did. So now we get to bring in our sweet sideboard. We'll take out the trackers, maybe. Seal Fire's fine. I don't know what Gaddock T was doing in there. I really just want like all the removal. This is just a fat creature, which is fine. I think I want one less Gore Clan at least. Maybe one less Knight. Tarmogoyf's pretty good. Seal of Fire's pretty good. Like any 1 mana removal spell is good. I think I'll maybe cut 1 Step Links, since it's not a very good defensive creature. And I might even cut a land. Maybe cut a Sacred Foundry or a Bloodstained Mire. We'll cut a Sacred Foundry. Well, the game is going to go long, so maybe I just want to play trackers instead of the knights, just because the trackers draw me into more gas. It's actually kind of interesting thought. Maybe I should just take the thing of kill everything that moves and just not worry about the Gore Clan's main deck. Maybe I just have too many sideboard slots here. I'm gonna run 61. I just can't bring it to myself to cut one of the other cards. Maybe it's just cut Pyroclasm since it's sorcery speed, but Pyroclasm is really good the first couple turns of the game. But I just have a lot of affinity hate. This hand is fine. I get to fetch a basic mountain turn 1 if I want, but then I wouldn't be able to cast the Pride Mage. I think this is a keeper. And our opponent had a really strong start in that game 1 anyway. So he has no play. Okay, that's interesting. So I think the play here is just to play the Bloodstained Mire and pass. So that's the next turn I can get basic plains or forest off of either of these. So I'll just pass the turn here. Probably get a Sacred Foundry with this end of turn to bolt something. And then slam either my Goyf or my Pride Mage. Spellskite. Okay, well, looks like I'm going to have to path here then. Alternatively, I could just wait and then the next turn play Pride Mage and blow up Spellskite. No. I'll wait on the path. Okay. So I don't want to play Tarmogoyf. Because that would open it up to like a Galvanic Blast, but he only has 2 artifacts right now anyway. So he'd have to do it during his turn. So maybe I just play the Goyf and pass, and the next turn I can play Pride Mage and Path if I want. Or I can just play Knight. Yeah, I think I'm going to just play the Goyf. Get on the board, and then next turn I can play the Pride Mage attack with the Goyf if I want. Plating, huh? Okay. Well, then I definitely want to use the path on this Spellskite. So that I can blow up the plating with a Pride Mage. Okay. So yeah, I think I just play the Pride Mage, attack with the Goyf. So I'll fetch a Plains with this. Play Pride Mage. I could hold this back because casting Path on this, well, it doesn't do anything at all. So I'll just get in with the Goyf here. Okay, Citadel. Another plating. Okay. It's going to animate the Nexus. So this is kind of bad for us. Because he can equip this plating to the Nexus. So just attacking with the Nexus. I could path this Nexus here. And if he redirects it to Spell Skite, that's fine, because I can bolt this the following turn. Or I can also destroy the Spell Skite. Yeah, I think I'm going to path this. Fortunately, this means if he doesn't redirect it, the bolt can't kill a Spell Skite. But the Pride Mage can. And then whatever he tries to equip with the platings, I can try to kill with bolts unless it's an Etch Champion. Which I'm kind of dead to Etch Champion anyway. Okay, it does let it resolve. Okay, so I think the best bet here is just to play the Knight and pass. So I'm going to fetch a red source with this. This allows me to keep up the Pride Mage activation. And I have a big beat stick in the yard, so. So you could animate the Blink Moth and try to attack with it. Yeah, I didn't actually think about that, because I'm actually dead to that. I should not have worried about the Ink Moth. This just wins the game. Yeah, that was dumb of me. Alright, let's play better this round. I'm actually going to cut the Pyroclasm. And we'll submit this. I would like to play first. Sand's fine. It's better than fine. It's actually great. I'm going to keep it. Have the Ancient Grudge, Lightning Heal. It's the Pride Mage. I'm going to go... We don't want green because, or we don't want basic forest because we want to be able to cast this Helix. So we'll probably go Stomping Ground into a Plains. Opponent with another very fast opening hand. Wow. Okay. So I'll go ahead and just play this and pass the turn. I would really like to draw my third land here. I'll just take 2. Yeah. This is a problem. But I'm gonna have to blow up that ancient ancient grudge, the plating, and then maybe next turn draw a land. I can flashback that and play Helix. Oh man. Man, if I could just. He already has the 3 with the Mox Opal and the Etched Champion and the Darksteel Citadel. I think the play here is just to play the Goyf. I was really hoping to draw my third land so I could flashback the Ancient Grudge and maybe blow up the Opal. But at least next turn, if he attacks with the Etched Champion and does nothing else, I can just Pyroclasm and get in with a Goyf and, I don't know, do something. And this Helix helps race too. Yeah. Really wish this Pyroclasm was instant speed. Well, this is going to be good. So I'm going to take 2 and 1 in effect. So 24 lands in my deck and I'm not drawing them. Most unfortunate. I think I just got a Pyroclasm here, right? So I just have to hope to dodge another plating. So this turn I get to, if I don't draw another land, I get to Helix the Signal Pest. Really unlucky here. Yeah, I guess I do have to Helix the Signal Pest, don't I? I could also Helix the Blink Moth Nexus. But there's no way I'm killing that Etched Champion anytime soon. And he's going to get in for 2 regular damage next turn and 2 poison. possibly more if he attacks with Etch Champion. I think I just have to play another Goyf and pass to try to force through damage. Hopefully draw a land so that I can Seal of Fire and flashback the Ancient Grudge next one, or Seal of Fire plus Helix. Yep, I'll just F6 here because I have no effects. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to 11 to infect. God. Gonna go ahead and get in for my damages. And I could play Pride Mage and pass, and then next turn I could blow up 2 artifacts. Yep, it's gonna take 5. I think I pass here and then hold up the ability to flashback Ancient Grudge or play this Lightning Helix. If he animates and tries to attack before attacks, I'll just Helix down the Signal Pest. Because it doesn't change the clock. If this is a plating, okay, how do I respond to this? Is he going to be able to put all this on the Etch Champion? He can put... If he gets himself in trouble, then that could be dangerous. Like if he tries to go all in and I have the Helix. I think I just let this resolve. Unfortunately, this is a blocker for my Goyfs. But I have Pride Mage. I really just need to draw another land. I'm going to let this resolve. If he tries to get too cute, then he could just be dead. I could Helix him, or I could just use the Ancient Grudge now to blow up the Ravager, and then he has one less blocker. If I draw a land, I can Helix plus Seal of Fire for the game. So I'll be getting in for 5. The Helix makes 3, and then the Seal of Fire is 2. I think that's the play. I really just need that 3rd land. And it can't be a force, it has to be a red source. So it looks like he's going all in. He's probably going to sack them all and put it on the Etch Champion. Alright, land, please. Alright. I gotta recalibrate. He attacks with Signal Pest and the Etch Champion and the Blink Moth Nexus. That's 9 damage. but I have a Helix in hand. So he wouldn't be able to kill me next turn. I can attack with both the Goyfs. He blocks one of them and eats it. And before damage, I Helix him to grow my Goyf back up to a 5/6. So he goes to 2, and then I have the Seal of Fire for lethal next turn. So I just have to hope to dodge a Cranial Plating. Or a Spellskite. Now wait a minute. He only has the Mox Opal and Signal Pest, so I can block the Etch Champion also if I kill the Signal Pest right now. And he doesn't. Well, if he activates it, then that gives it protection from all colors. So I just need to attack. I'll Helix him. He takes 5, goes to 2, and then next turn I just have Seal of Fire as long as he doesn't draw Spellskite or Cranial Plating. This is 9 Infect. Sweet. Wow. That was a nail biter, guys. So yeah, we went 3 and 2. Got our money back plus the trash, so we got like 4 extra tickets. Don't know what to say. I'll try to wrap this up in the next video.